Well, another dazzling start called the Whole Shot, folks. First into the Honda Hot Shot, Whole Shot corner. Who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? Aiden again. Look for the number 100. Local star, Mr. Aiden Hall. Yes, 100. Oh, what a corner. What a corner off the berm. Ricocheted off that quicker than a bullet out of a barrel. Beautiful. How good. Ooh, loving every bit of that. Go Aiden, go Aiden. The locals will be delighted as well. The star is back, yes indeed. Local man Aiden Hall on the Brady Motorsport, Patterson O'Connor MXD, custom decals, Chaseworks suspension, 60-40 milking, KTM SX 85 in full flight now to lead them by example. The local man, always great to see the locals starring in their own venue. He knows it, he loves it, he rides it, he trains on it, does everything here. He's the club champion and multi-times hero of the club and the sport. He's been riding it since he was a cool little kid in mini moto, and now out here in big time juniors. He's a pint-sized rocket and a very good one at that. He's number 2 NZ now, of course, as well at a national level. And he is really picking up his racing for it. So check it out, 100. Sort of a least common number to have on your motorcycle. It means something to him, which is great. There he goes, number 100, 100 for Aiden Hall. The others are gaining, including, of course, the 26 of Levi. So can Levi Townley do it? Coming right up over the wall. The big jump on the inside. Might be Levi's advantage. Levi getting up underneath him. Yes, he's got it. And he goes over and steals his line as well. So the 26 of Levi Townley takes control in the field at the moment. Levi to rule. There we go. 26 Levi Townley, 100 Aiden Hall. 259 of Mares Parks, number 1 Hayden Draper. Looking back now to Jacob Beattie along with 5 Ethan Cowden. Go to 199 Travis Taylor. 83, 256 in there. 208 for Isaac, 28 for Ruby. As well as we line up more in our field. How fast and how exciting. Bo Phillips, by the way, was the other one in that pack, the Woodhill man. On the Kiwatahi MX Watson Racing, Amy Hawkins photography supported Husqvarna 85. Oh, man, I love it. So good. Watching motocross like this unfold before our very eyes. Great to see. But it is still the Levi Townley update, the Flying Yamaha on the Complete Motorcycles Method Moto supported YZ 85 through the first corner he goes. Lowers it, leans it, lays it down. Beautiful to see. Right through that corner. Smooth, fast, accurate. Second place for Aiden Hall and third now for Mighty Mares. What an absolute scorcher that young man's having on our program today. Keen to watch him at his best. 259 and Mighty Mares going for it now on that Pro Circuit Team Green Kawasaki New Zealand Crown Kiwi Whites Power Sport, Ahapini Farming, Nutrition Systems, LMC Graphics, Triple Eight Training, Auntie Mandarin family. Good people behind an even better rider. So here we go, Mighty Mares keeping it up with there. Look for him on the green machine. He's been in great form here today and doubling up with both 85 and 125 racing. So keen to watch what he's been doing. They come back out of the sawdust and come back towards us. Was mostly a sawdust section in the early time, that corner. 26, there we go with Levi. Now looking for 100 for Hayden on the inside, 259 for Mares, and number 1 for Hayden. Again, another example of a rider with a different number on his bike compared to what he's got on his gear and what we've got in the program. 96 now for Hayden Draper, the Karaka man there for LMC Husqvarna, lenses online, Flight Path MX, Fox. Unforeseen decals, CFX seats and FMM pipes for Rally tyres, to name but some of them. 259 now. Oh, look at that for moto. Absolutely brilliant. You always got to love it when a rider, they start to play with the bike. That's what I call it. And when you've got the ability to do that, you've got the confidence, you've got the strength, and more importantly, you know exactly what the bike's going to do. You can still keep the power on, even though the bike is on that kind of angle, and it's just whipped you out. 9 out of 10 riders, by natural instinct, would drop the power off a fraction to straighten your line up. No, you keep it pinned, because naturally when the bike lands, is providing front and back a landing in line, you're then going to get yourself back on right. So it's sort of, you push natural instinct to the side, and you just say, keep it tapped, keep it pinned. And that's exactly what he's been doing here today. So good work, as we get into racing at the moment. So here it is in complete control, the number 26, the man who is, of course, the number 1, but he likes the 26. We had the double 26 with Liam Officer earlier today on that CRF 150. But Liam was shown in the results because of the 2 numbers, but that has since been clarified, and we definitely have the 26 out there now of Levi Townley. Well, when the front runners come down and join up with the straight again at the Honda Whole Shot corner, it's an opportunity to get a good review of their placings. 26 and Levi, leading by example. 100 with Aiden out there, and that magnificent corner again from the Hot Shot Kawasaki kid. And Maz Parks just getting better and stronger on this bike. How good is he? Well, I tell you what, I don't think his potential yet been completely untapped, because every event we go to lately he's just been winding that wick up that fraction further, getting out there and going further and faster, going all the way back to 2019, coming up now to what was 3.5 years ago when we watched him in action on a little 65. Had the chance to be NZ #1, but got pipped by the man who's ahead of him here today, Levi Townley. But Maz certainly declared right from that event in the Mighty Manawatu at Phipps Moto Park in the New Zealand Junior Motocross Nationals that he was going to be a serious force on our moto scene. And since then, he's just been growing and growing into racing. And when you've got a target out there, the likes of Levi Townley to chase, what a massive target it is. And he's been doing it with success, and certainly better in the second half of this year for my money. So there you go, top performance. As we go to Ben Townley, Aidan Hall, Maz Parks, Hayden Draper, Ethan Carlton. In fact, I think we're then going to go to Travis. Yes, Travis Taylor in there. Along that time from Jacob Beattie, 153. Now, Jacob's shown up as a 153 today. He was, in fact, in as many days. I'm pretty sure, was he 153 then, or was he just 53? But anyway, he's still got his number. Shout out to Super Dad Clint, who was one of our earlier heroes at this place. Man, a man has ever put in some great motos here. Right, I'll take you back, folks. I'll take you back. I'll take you to a race a few moons ago, a damn few moons ago. A kid called Ben Townley, a kid called Luke Burkhardt, and a kid called Clint Beattie. I'll get that one right, Clint Beattie. And here's the three of them battling it out on this exact venue those moons ago, for all of them now to be world-class riders, recognised for their endeavours, and now with their kids all racing as well. It's such a cool story, the next generation. And wow, how good it is to see Jacob and Levi in the pack here today, when it was their fathers that were doing it on 85 bikes here all those moons ago. And I can tell you, I remember it clearly. I also remember one of the days, junior day, this track was so wet, Luke Burkhardt fell off on the Whole Shot corner and fell into a puddle and completely disappeared out of sight. I've got to be honest, and the reason I can remember it so well is I freaked out, because for that split second it was, where's this kid gone? Because I just seen the sort of the crash in its making, and then the splash, and then there was no kid. He literally, it was the rain was so torrential that he'd gone into a massive big puddle of water, and for a split second, with the splash of the water, he was completely out of sight. That's it. But of course you're laying down, so the puddle is still only a foot deep. We're not talking about a crater or a dam, but for a foot deep puddle, when you're only 10 inches wide, you're out of sight. So there it was, that split second of drama that we had on that day, never to be forgotten. And here they are, these dads and our fathers, and they've got their kids, and they're battling in motocross. Cool to see. Go Jacob and go Levi. The memories live on with your great dads. Right here at Awakaponga, the home of the Bay of Plenty Cup, and it's been long the home of Summercross. How many years has it been the home of Summercross now? I was here at the first one, at this venue, but I'm sorry, I can't put my exact year on that, but I can tell you what, a moon or two ago, is all we'll politely say, a moon or two ago. It has been for around half of that, 50, more than that. All right, here we go, white flag is out now for these guys in this MXD sponsored 12 to 16 85cc class. So we have one last lap to excite and delight, and I'm sure we're going to get a fair bit of that at the moment. Oh, look at the jumping going on over there at the moment. Hayden trying to get up on Mears, right on his tail. Oh, down he goes. No, dropped it on the corner. Oh, he'll be gutted. He'll be absolutely gutted. Just when all the pressure's going on. Hayden Draper on the number 1 bike. Hayden Draper has gone down, putting all that pressure for that next placing. Made the minor mistake. Down he goes. He'll be gutted with a capital G for sure. So a little bit of bad luck in that one. Our race leaders heading around the back of the course at the moment. They'll be coming up here towards our line shortly. Still looking out for the number 26, the Levi Townley Show, ahead of the 100 of local star Aidan Hall. So one has picked himself up, and then we're going to Maz, and we did have Hayden. Now, did he lose anything else? Did he lose any other placings? I think he might have. Checkered flag, here we are, the win. Yes, indeed, 26 for Levi. Wins another great ride. Where are we with the second place battle? Second place battle, coming out wide on the corner. 100 for Aidan Hall. Aidan Hall, there he is. Aidan gets the second. There's Maz to get the third. Now, it should have been the number 1, but it wasn't. Look at that, a big wide ride right around the outside. He's lost nothing. Hayden Draper, what a finish. The LMC Husqvarna man has stormed his way home. Hayden, what a ride. So Hayden Draper takes the next place on our card today. So well done. Normally 96 on the bike, but in fact it is the number 1 on the shirt, telling the story. The LMC Husqvarna lenses online, Flight Path MX Fox, unforeseen rider to come home with the 4th place. So well done. All right, so Levi, Aidan, Maz, Hayden, Ethan, Travis, Jacob, all in the next money, 272. We're going to go to Bo Phillips. He's going to be inside the top 10 this time. Going ahead of 825, Drew McDermott. 29 out there as well. Flynn Spence out of Whakatane on the Tony Rees Motorcycles, MXD YZ65. Good on you, Flynn. And then looking out for 36 in there, Lane Pepper out of Taupo. And at 166 here today will be Keenan Feather on the Feather Holdings KTM 85, older brother to Connor, who we've already seen in action in one of our other classes as well.